Hey guys, thanks for tuning in again for another Tasty Tuesday video on the BeYouForYou.Network. Today we're doing lamb chops as provided by the Fields of Athenry Farm in Middleburg, Virginia, and purchased from Mom's Organic Food Market. It's all across the DMV, the East Coast. Shop local during this pandemic. So an interesting fact about lamb is just a younger version of a sheep, and therefore it is less gamey, more tender, kind of like how a calf or a veal is for beef. It is extremely delicious, and you want to make sure that you get as good of a cut as you possibly can. That's why we went through the Atherny Farms for this. Alright, cool. So once you have both sides salt and pepper generously, go ahead and move on to getting the things that you're going to cook it with ready. So first off, you're going to need some rosemary. You can substitute it for whatever herbs that you have in your garden or have in your fridge or that suit your preference. But I'm going to use rosemary, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to beat it with the backside of my blade, and that's called bruising the rosemary. And what that does is it releases oils that are inside of the rosemary. It makes the food more delicious and fragrant. I'm also going to crush up a few cloves of garlic to throw in there. I'm not going to do too much of the garlic, I'm just going to crush it. Get it ready to flavor our lamb inside of our cast iron skillet. Occasionally refresh your pan with a little bit more butter and oil, and then go ahead and flip your steaks. They should be ready by this point. Wait about 3 or 4 minutes for them to be ready, especially if it's a larger steak. Move them around, render off some of that fat, and they should look like this. They look great, right? Go ahead and throw in your rosemary and garlic. It should be about time for that. Freshen your pan with a little bit more butter and oil, and these things are almost ready to go. Don't forget to spoon on some of that great butter oil mixture onto the steaks when you flip them over. This sears in the juices. This provides so much flavor for them. Don't miss out on some of that sauce that's in the pan. I know I keep calling these suckers steaks, but officially they're lamb loin chops. They're delicious, and this is how they're going to come out if you cook them right. Make sure after you finish searing them, throw them in the oven to finish them off for another, let's say, 8 minutes, depending on the thickness of the steak, at 350 degrees, and they should be perfect. Thanks for tuning in again, and another quick shout out to Fields of Athenry Farm in Middleburg, Virginia. Your lamb turned out superb. Thank you so much. And as always, guys, give love, receive love, and be love, and deuces. Have a great day, guys.